Right, well, the rat is back. You can see I'm in a ranked battle. I'm in Haven, and I'm here with the Z-23 and the Rascal skin, and we're going to see if we can take care of some business here. I am looking to get up to rank 3 in the ranked matches here with the tier 7 ships, and I'm hoping to get the insignia. I would at least like to get that. And that's the whole deal here. That's why I'm playing ranked this weekend, and we're going to take the Z-23 out and see what we can do. I've played the Z-23 quite a bit, and I've been thought I've been pretty good at it with the torpedoes, not so much with the guns. So we're going to be looking to go out and wreck some havoc with this rat camo and the Z-23 torpedoes. There are a great number of battleships here, which is even better. So right off the bat, we have a quicker reload of the consumables. There are all these health buffs for, well, there's all these buffs for health, reload, maneuverability, consumable reload, engine reload. So there is a fishing expedition. I'm just going to take some shots out there with a rack of torpedoes. And they do reload pretty quick. I've got the reload time down to a minute or less, so that's why I don't mind doing this. See, there's a destroyer over there with the smoke screen, so I am not really looking to get involved with that guy, so I'm gonna turn away from him. I did get a detected ribbon, but I don't see who I detected. It's probably, I'm guessing maybe the destroyer, just probably at the edge of the capture point there. So you see these torpedoes look like they're long enough to get into the smoke screen. So I'm going to take a couple shots at the guy. Well, there's one that went right there. And here I'm going to size this guy up and kind of estimate where those shots are coming from. And here you can see the guy was doing his own fishing expedition. So it's better to be lucky than good sometimes. And so I've got both racks going on a fishing expedition into the smoke screen. And we're going to see if we can do some damage there. And we're going to come up and stop the capture, or contest the capture. And we're just going to try to get a good angle to start taking some of these ships out, or start wrecking some havoc with them. There is a health booster. I'm going to be looking to pick that guy up. Health booster is kind of close. There's that destroyer I didn't want to get involved with, so it looks like I'm involved anyway, and so you got to do it. If you got to do it, you got to do it. I don't really like getting into gunfights with destroyers because I'm not that good at it, but you know, you got to do it, you got to do it. And I think there's the health buff, but he just stops right here, and I think his engine just got conked out, and this is why you want the legendary skill Unstoppable, because when this happens, you're just screwed, and someone like me is going to take you out big time. And there you go. That's it. You want to get Unstoppable, and this is exactly why. This radar deal here that is detecting me is not that spectacular. I'm not that thrilled about it, but it's like, luckily it was one of those short-lived radars. Some radars can go for a really long amount of time. Some go for a very short amount of time. And luckily that was a short radar. So I can stay in here for another 27, 26 seconds. See, there's a battleship behind me who's going to come into the smoke as well. And let's see if those torpedoes do anything. Don't really see anybody, but that doesn't mean they're not out there. There's a Georgia out there. So now this Bismarck is detected. Looks like that Georgia is going to get hit by a couple torpedoes. That is awesome. Nope, not quite. All right. Well, luckily this Bismarck is looking like he's going to be cooperating a little bit here. And so this is just awesome. I've got the amount of speed to where he cannot get a good angle on me to fire. And I'm just going to take off with both racks here. And hopefully we're going to wipe this guy out. I'm waiting for the right time. And it looks like those first torpedoes missed, which is, you know, not preferable, but it does seem to happen more often than not. And there's 4 torpedo hits on the Bismarck. And you can see he's got 3 floods, so he is really screwed, and he gets destroyed with a devastating strike medal. That is awesome. So now we are off to a pretty good start here. But again, I'm going to tell you, we're just getting started. This was an unbelievable match. This was one for the ages for me. I never expected a score like this. I don't want to give you any spoilers, but you know, it is a good match. So even though I've got the Ochakov targeted, I figure I have no chance of actually hitting him with torpedoes unless it's just dumb luck. But I do want to make sure that I stay outside of the detection range there. I'm going to take a flyer at him anyway, and I let 1 rack of torpedoes go. But I'm going to keep 1 rack in the chamber just because you never know what you're going to run into up here. So my inspirations, my commander is Spey. My inspirations are Bay for concealment and Tyrwhitt for reload of the torpedoes. I recently got Swirsky, and I am probably going to be experimenting with the double concealment deal that you hear so much about, and seems to be all the rage, or at least it was when I first started playing World of Warships. Well, I just got Swirsky, and I am going to check it out, you know, the double concealment, and we're going to see how that works out. But for now, I'm being detected, but I don't really see the ship that's detected me. He's probably on the other side of that island there, you know, 9 kilometers away. So I am going to come up through this this point here. Okay, so there's the Ochakov. He just wants to push the issue. So I'm going to hit the smoke, and he's going to come after me, which I believe this is not going to be good for him. So a lot of people, you know, one of the tactics when you have a smoke screen with a destroyer is to just come in and rush the destroyer and hope that you catch him while he's on a torpedo reload. Well, that's why I started leaving 1 rack in the chamber there, and you can see I've only fired the first set of torpedoes, and I'm going to leave the second rack where if this guy thinks he's going to get aggressive and engage me, well, this guy has no chance with a 3-second, 4-second intercept time, and he is just completely screwed right here. And 3 torpedo hits and he's gone. 87,000 damage. We're up to 3 kills. So this is looking great so far. I have had some pretty good matches with the Z-23. Been up over 100,000 a couple times. But I am going to come up here and try to get into the action a little bit and take some more shots. By now, I should be completely reloaded or very close to it. Yeah, so now I'm just going to wait until the intercept point is beyond the island, and I am going to start angling a little bit toward the Lenin. And so now I'm spotted because I am within 3.5 kilometers. So I am going to take some shots at this guy. And there I let both racks go. And we're going to see how this plays out right here. You can see my torpedo reloads are pretty quick. I'm down to 37 seconds already, and I just let the torpedoes go. So it looks like this Lenin is backing up, and that's a pretty good trick. He looks like he's going pretty fast, and he did successfully evade all of my torpedoes. That's a heck of a maneuver, heck of a trick. I salute that guy or her, or hey, I salute the captain. How's that? So, wow. Okay, so that didn't work. I thought I was going to have a big-time kill right there. And I'm going to ignore these people to my left and behind me and go after the Lenin. Especially since he's being harassed by this battleship here. Hopefully he's got other things to worry about. And so there I make an adjustment in case... So there I tried to make an adjustment and fire my torpedoes, but you can see at the instant I was going to fire the torpedoes, they got taken out. The torpedoes came back online and I did fire them off. And we're going to see, it's kind of looking like these torpedoes might have a pretty good hit on this guy. And there's one hit. And nope, that was it. Just the one hit. But we are over 100,000 damage. So this still is looking like a pretty darn good match. And so those other ships are firing at me, but I'm trying to not stay still. I am squirming around a little bit. And here you can see that my teammate is right exactly in the middle of my intercept point. But I believe if I fire while he's in the intercept point, he will be gone by the time the torpedoes get there. At least that's what I'm hoping. Here you can see I am taking a substantial amount of damage. And these guys are really trying to give me the business here, but you know, I am evasive enough to where I am able to get out of the harm's way. And 113,000 damage looks like another flood. So here you can see 9 torpedo hits and 7 floods. This is a really good match for a destroyer. There's another torpedo hit, 130,000 damage. And there is still a lot of health left on the board to be gotten here. You see, it is kind of a close match. It's not a complete blowout. It's we are ahead a little bit, but it is amazing how my teammate is consistently exactly in my intercept point. That is just crazy. But if it wasn't a teammate, it would be an island or something like that. It seems like it's very rare, or I don't know about very rare, but it seems like a lot of times you have a lot of other objects getting in the way of your intercept angle when you're trying to hit somebody with torpedoes. So the range on these torpedoes are almost 10 kilometers, so they do have extremely long range. Their speed is 70 knots, which is up there with the fastest torpedoes in the game. I'm not sure of many ships that have much faster torpedoes than this. You can go ahead and leave a comment if you know of any other torpedoes that are faster. I think the Shimakaze maybe. For sure the Rover in the Stellar Clash was had faster torpedoes. And that was the one thing I regret by getting the Rover skin on the Shimakaze was it didn't come with those torpedoes. So anyway, this Lenin looks like he is in a little bit of trouble, but he's evading those torpedoes. So this guy is pretty darn good at evading torpedoes. And you do find quite a few of these guys quite regularly. And there's 4 more torpedo hits and over 200,000 damage. So this is definitely my all-time high in a standard or ranked match. So I am guessing that a ranked match, you could get a Kraken medal. So you are playing against other players. So this is technically, I think it's a really good score. "14 torpedo hits, 12 floodings, 200,000 damage." That is just great. 1 second left. The torpedoes are not going to get them. I'm not going to get my Kraken. But the battle is ended, and that was a spectacular battle with the rat camo, and I was thrilled. So you can see I'm up to rank 3. I did meet my rank 3 goal. This was an outstanding score for a ranked match. I think this is... you get medals just like you do in a standard battle, so this is a pretty good result. Got 1 Liquidator medal, a First Blood, a Dreadnought, 2 Devastating Strikes, and a High Caliber medal, 200,000 battle performance damage, 23 target hits with the main guns, 14 torpedo hits, 4 destroyed ships, almost a Kraken, 12 floodings, and 3 detected ships. It wasn't that many ships detected, but for this match, we didn't need that. So let's take a look at the team result. All right, team result, first place in that one. Look at all those medals. That is outstanding. I'm sure that's the highest XP I've ever gotten in a match. Wasn't running any boosters. That was just the normal XP. So overall, a great score. I don't think I've ever seen that. I may have to frame that. So, okay. So let's take a look at the economy tab. With premium, I netted 341,000 credits after everything was all said and done. You can see the ship service fee was 150,000 credits. So overall, a spectacular match. And that's it for the Z-23 with the rat camo in ranked. You never know, we may see the rat back again. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.